All right, should be interesting to see how this fight plays out stylistically. On one side, we have as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. And I know you guys enjoyed talking wrestling in the fighter meeting. Is it your expectations going to try to take this fight down early?
Oh, John, he's going for single leg right away.
Yeah.
It's his best takedown. He wants to take you down and he wants to wear you out. He wants to go from position A to position B. Position A, take him down. Position B, on the ground, move to C, get to the mount. Try to find a way to dominate, and in between, suffocate. Make it work at every single turn. This guy's tremendous. He is the embodiment of the fight style that so many of us use.
Well, as you know, every MMA round begins on the feet, but prevailing wisdom is this one could hit the canvas, and sooner rather than later. Well, a lot of people felt like he was going to go be a professional kickboxer. There's more money in the UFC, though. That's why he's here. We'll see if he can kick somebody's head off here tonight.
I mean, he's going to look for it. You know, we have seen great kickboxers come into the sport before. We have not seen many that come with the background, with the tradition and the history that this man has in kickboxing. He is so sure that if it's a stand-up fight in the UFC, he beats anyone. And I'm talking anyone, the best in the world. He thinks he beats them, but he's gonna have to show that he can stay upright, because this ain't kickboxing, this is mixed martial arts. You gotta make sure you defend those legs, or you end up spending 15 minutes laying on your back.
That's right. We did have some fun at our fighter meeting. He said, would you guys prefer a knockout with a kick or a punch? And we said, hey man, I mean, we want to see you throw those feet. So we'll see if he can get the knockout here tonight in what is a very interesting stylistic matchup. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Chael Sonnen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Luke Rockhold.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. So here is the former UFC middleweight champion, Luke Rockhold. 10 first-round finishes, so not a guy you can afford to be lackluster with in the early going. 8 career wins by submission, another 5 by knockout or TKO. Whatever presents itself in the fight is what Luke Rockhold will take advantage of. Scary proposition for every other 85er on the roster. All right, so there it is. The takedown is there on the first attempt. Rockhold's trying for a submission here.
You better protect your neck when you fight this guy, because he's got the guillotine locked in. But
looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side now. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow for himself to get subbed.
Making all these shots count. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Sonnen. Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
Let's go.
This is a terrible position.
Sonnen's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
I need you to scramble.
Rockhold's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Attacking on guard.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Takes his back. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chael. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Chael's got the full mount. Just over 2 minutes to go. Good, solid strike on the ground. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Chael Sonnen ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Oh, big shots from the top. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Looks like Rockhold's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes.
Jab, snaps the head back. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Overhand punch to the head.
He's going guillotine.
You gotta be kidding me. How good is his
This
submission?
dude is constantly dodging bullets, Jay.
All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground. And oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle because the guy hit him hard.
Well, he's got his back now. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Getting him out here.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
Right.
very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Okay, forget about that round. That round's gone. You need to make it up big time. Got to rely on your wrestling. And you're just not setting anything up.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And how about the submission defense on that young man in the previous round?
He's so well-versed in all areas of mixed martial arts, and that was on full display as he defended a real deep submission attempt.
Crippling uppercut for him there. Oh, nice straight there by Rockhold. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up, and he did that beautifully.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle. A lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, and he's out. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. Nice pass.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Rockhold.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue. Submission attempts in bunches. Another one here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Under 3 minutes now here in round 2. Looks like Rockhold's in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Sick ground and pound.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Chael.
In the half guard. Nice transition.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. 90 seconds to go. Oh, Rockhold's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. He missed with that jab attempt there. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. 30 seconds to go in round 2.
We'll work with that jab. Jab lands.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Rockhold gets the double leg takedown now.
He passes to half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
You got to forget about that one. You're going to go out there. You're going to try to keep it on your feet, though. But if he takes you down, you know he's...
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Next round is underway here, and if you can't stay calm when a fighter is attempting a submission on you, you're going to get finished.
I mean, you're done. You're done, John. You're done. If you panic, you're going to present your neck. You're going to give up an arm. You got to really stay patient.
Yeah, that's my fighter name, John No Panic Anik.
Oh, my goodness.
No,
Did you just make that up?
It's actually the Anik.
You should be a rapper. You really should rap. He passes to half.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or a big ground and pound.
Chael's back in half guard. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Oh.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Rockhold.
Now we look at arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, just back in the opposite direction, to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
Absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
This is where he wants to be.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown.
Rockhold's going for the sub here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's out. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Sonnen's back to the side control now. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not gonna not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's gonna get real bad.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Sonnen. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice punch there by Rockhold. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Takedown defense is there. With conviction to the body. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Rockhold.
Big shots.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
He passed the half guard.
Well, that combination's gonna leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Chael. Just over 3 minutes to go. Chael's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top.
Nice shots landing from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Relentless pressure from the top by Sonnen. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Good work from the top here by Chael. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people. And that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Sonnen. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Get them out here.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across.
Oh, he got out. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Chael's right back to the full mount here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pounds. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, that will do it for round 4. Rockhold's corner showing some concern here. That cut around his eye and all the blood that comes with it getting worse by the minute. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him. Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Rockhold gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
That shot blocked by Chael. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Right on the button. Connection here, DC.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Beautiful transition.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sonnen.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Making all these shots count. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, Rockhold's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard, and you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Sonnen's back in full mount. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Rockhold getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Chael's eye starting to swell now. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Sonnen's back in full mount. Looks like Rockhold's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Lands with the ground and pound.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, he is grounding, he is pounding, and now he's working the body to great effect. Nice job by Sonnen. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Yep, gotta be very careful there. changing the position.
Looks like Rockhold's eye is closing up. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. So we go under a minute to go in the fight. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Luke Rockhold.
All right, so another big moment for the former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold here tonight. And when he is putting all of his martial arts skills together as he did here tonight, you might be looking at the most dangerous 185-pound fighter in the world. He said as much during fight week, and you can be sure on the strength of this performance that he will walk out of this octagon believing that he is the best middleweight on the planet, and maybe one day in the not-too-distant future, they will all again be chasing Luke Rockhold at 185 pounds.
Chilling with my shot. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside, but you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to look. Had a clean run, then ended up in jail for my 31st.